So this is George. And George, talk about how you got involved with the shelter.
Well, about a year ago, I had a Weimaraner that passed away, and me and my wife were just heartbroken. We didn't know if we wanted any more dogs, and then Sherry had posted a little dog on her Facebook page, and we saw it, fell in love, and we came down here and gave the dog a home, and our hearts were healed, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And then about 2 months later, we decided he needed a friend, so I asked Sherry if she ever had any Weimaraners, and she told me not very often. The very next day, a stray came in, and we come up here and got him.
Oh.
And then a couple weeks ago, I come up here to work the dogs, and Sherry showed me a little Great Pyrenees puppy that just came in. I took him too.
But now you do much more for the shelter too, don't you?
Well, you know, when I come up here and met Sherry, me and her got talking about the things that they needed and they wanted, and they just couldn't afford to do. And you know, it's like I told her, I said, you know, I can't pay for their shots, but I can get them food. And, you know, and I can come up here and I can spend some time with them, give them some love, maybe the only love they ever get. And but more than anything, I can help them find homes. So we started in November, and since that time, we've probably helped get them 100 dogs out of the shelter.
Wow.
And right now we're working 16. And
Nice.
I come up here about 2 or 3 times a week and play with the dogs in the yard and make sure they're good for homes and write little stories on them.
What was the name of your Facebook page again?
It's called Friends of the Unwanted and Abandoned.
Okay, so then people know where to follow you. And don't you go around getting blankets for them?
I do. Right now I've got 3 hotels that supply me all their sheets and blankets if they retire. I've got a barbecue place that gives me all their ham bones. I go to different stores and different places and ask for donations. I get dog food that they donate to me. We have food drives. I got different things that I'm working on to try to raise money and awareness to the shelter, to try to help them get some of these dogs out of here.
That's great. I think you also bring in some toys too, don't you?
Oh yeah, I get lots of toys. Petco has a little box in front of their store that they've designated for me, and I get toys there. And then of course, you know, I ask friends for toys and told them don't throw away their stuffed animals.
Oh, that's
I got places
nice.
for those.
There should be more people like you.
Well, there are. They're just, you know, they just don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And, that's the main thing, is just letting people know that they can help.
Yeah.
You know, if it's nothing else, come to the shelter and just playing in the yard with the dogs.
Yeah.
Show them some love.
Well,
This is Lucy. She's a sweetheart.
Is this going to be one of the dogs that you're going to try to get adopted?
She's one of the dogs that I featured. She's just a real sweet girl. She loves to be loved on.
She looks like she's part Doberman.
I think she is, but you know, her demeanor is so sweet. Ain't that right, Lucy? Ain't that right,
Aww.
girl? Ain't that right?
I think she wants to be your 4th dog.
Well, I wish I could. My wife has told me I can't bring any more home because we're foster failures. If they hit our threshold, they don't leave.
Oh, well, that's great. Well, we'll encourage our fans to friend your Facebook page. Do you have a website?
No, we're just actually just volunteers. It's just something we want to do, and we just try to bring awareness to mostly Etowah County Animal Shelter. They do such a great job here, and we just want to help them.